So when you look at traditional shopping in North America, on the West and the East, it's very different. The way in the West the shopping behavior works, any of you who've used Amazon, it's a very clean experience, and you go there when you want something. And you go to a Daraz, or when you go to a Tmall, Taobao, you go to any Lazada, Shopee, you go to them, it's not as clean of an experience, it's an immersive experience. Because the idea is that you don't only come to shop when you want something, but you come there to get lost. And you sort of discover this one tangent, and you spend half an hour there, and you say, this new thing I discovered, okay, this is how I'm going to engage. And content was one of our ways of doing that, was to make sure that it's an experience that it's not just about shopping, it's an ability to actually engage with the platform and keep busy with the platform. And it was interesting because live streaming was actually, when we built the product, we built it actually for live shopping, right? So we wanted that because one of the experiences that we're trying to replicate in the online world is the offline world, where you want to buy a cup, but you want to see that if I put my hand beside this cup, what is the size? You have a lot of questions from the seller. So live streaming gives you the ability to do that, because you can say, can you do this with the product and let me see what it looks like in the light? Can you turn it around? Can you do this? And it really allows the customer to engage. And this is actually a very strong way that sales happen in the East. And this is not necessarily, if you look at on the West, it's not the way, it's not the way shopping behavior happens. So we were trying to replicate the way shoppers behave on the East. And to introduce this, Cricut was a way we did it. In fact, we had to actually change the product because we for example, partnered with the National T20. And when you were watching that, there was a voucher showing up where the pitch was, and where the bowler was, there was a product, and the customer was just like, "Matlab main cricket dekh raha hu, ya do I have to just get different vouchers, on the place of the pitch?" So we really changed the product to be able to engage, to get the customer experience smooth. And what we decided, for example, in the World Cup, was that you didn't even have to sign up as a user. You just had to show up, open, and engage with the product. And so content is now a very interesting area, because what also happens is that when they engage with content, interestingly, users also purchase. They engage not only in your non-core business, but they engage in your core business. Because they're there, they understand, okay, now there's a deal happening. Oh, okay, there's this brand that I've been looking at is there. And they start actually engaging with your core business. So that actually has been a very interesting evolution for us, and it was almost a way for us to get people to adopt live commerce, but it has also been interesting for us how people have started engaging with our core commerce and traditional way of buying.